What's up, guys? Six String Stanger. Yeah, roll that footage and we'll talk for a minute. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So, yeah, I shot this whole video and my crew left, right? You know, they just left here probably 15-20 minutes ago. And, you know, I was taking my, the cards and putting it in the old computer and I'm like, hey, I'm missing the very first part of the video. You know, the unboxing part, and then where I explain what the hell the video is. So, here's a little bit of back history, okay? The reason why we're doing this video, right? So, you've probably seen the thumbnails. It's a Buzzsaw ZAKK WYLDE guitar. Okay, now if you remember this one, this is the Epiphone version that I had made. You know, not that I made. You know, I had it made. It's a Chipson. Okay, they made it. It came from China or whatever. You know, it's got its quirks. It's an okay guitar. I still never put pickups in it. I found out that the bone nut here has not been cut very well. It was actually cut way too deep. So I have the action like really high to keep the buzzing down on this guitar. So I thought it would be a cool video to get the Buzzsaw from Firefly into a comparison. So yeah, I think you're all caught up as far as that goes. Like I said, you're going to catch in where I'm looking at the... I just got done looking at the headstock, I believe, and I'm going down and looking at the neck. Then the bag's still over it, and then we'll uncover it. But it's a really awesome guitar. You guys are really going to like this video. So I do apologize. I don't know what happened to it, but we're just going to catch in where it got dropped off. So, okay, hold up. Ready? Right? Okay. All right, we're ready. So, yeah, we'll see you guys... I don't know. See you guys in the video here in a second. Bye. Thanks. Sorry.
We now join a regularly scheduled program already in progress.
You also have like abalone, whatever you want to call it. A bologna sandwich. Kind of, you know, for the inlays there. Very nice. And those are damn shiny. God. Anyway, let's just look at it. Okay. So go ahead and clap. I didn't say give me the clap. I said go ahead and clap. Thank you. Very nice. Very nice. Why is the camera angle all weird? We talk about this and there we go. That's better. We're not even gonna cut that out. Don't cut that out. I want everybody to see the problems that I go through. Anyway, all right. So if I can get a drum roll, that would be nice. Okay. All right. Ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. 3. Do it again. We're not cutting that. We're not cutting it. 3, 2, 1. Lucky. Look at that. A very nice looking guitar, man. Very nice looking. This is more of a darker cast. I mean, it is an orange color. But it's more of a darker orange color, man. That is very nice looking. I do like this guitar a lot. I love it. So you cut the love scene that we just did. You know, some people around here just gotta get... So this is it. This is the guitar. I'm gonna look it up here real quick and give you some specs. Alright guys, I don't even know why I looked it up because it's all the same pretty much on every one. They're just kind of a different paint scheme and a few things that, you know, maybe the pickups are kind of designed differently or whatever. But anyway, mahogany body, mahogany neck, very nice neck, very nice looking neck there. You get a rosewood fretboard, got stainless steel frets, ball end stainless steel frets. And if I had to guess, it doesn't say, I'm going to say probably medium jumbo, but man, they are shiny. Very shiny frets. Very nice looking. Very well done, if you can see that. So, man. Of course, you got your two-tone, two-volume here. No push-pull pots, of course. And these are nice. Ooh. Very nice. I like that. I like that a lot. You best stop cutting shit. I mean, you best stop cutting things away. Okay? Let's go to the toggle switch. 3-way toggle. Very nice. Nice and tight. It's firm. It's firm. Goes right into spots where it needs to be. Stays there. I do like the black hardware, man. That is crazy. Very nice, man. You got binding on the back here, binding on the front. Very, very nice. I believe you also, pretty sure, you got nickel strings, and you got a bone nut on top of here. Bone nut looks like it's done very nicely. The tuners are just your basic average type tuners. They're okay, you know. Well, they should be fine. On the other fireflies I got, they were cool, so should be good there. This is interesting. I kind of noticed it when I pulled it out, but this is very interesting. So, you know, normally with like the other ZAKK WYLDE guitars that I've gotten through Firefly, you know, normally they have like an EMG style pickup. It'll just say EM, or it'd just be black. These have pole pieces. They're Alnico 5 pickups, but they have pole pieces. This should be interesting. I'm anxious to see what this pushes out. Because the one that I paid for $400 and some over here, okay, this is what is this? How much is this? Yeah, this is $239. $239. This here was double that, okay, double that. And I got some problems with it. So this is gonna be awesome, definitely. Let's weigh it. All right, let's get my fish weigher out. Hold it here for a second. There we go. Okay, we got an 8.28 for the weight. That's about an average Les Paul style weight, I guess. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and measure out these pickups and see what we're pushing. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Is a pickup guy here? For the other, for the screen, that'll probably be over here in a minute. Okay. Yes, let's do that, please. I mean, you knew we were doing a video. I'm serious. What goes through your head? Okay. Okay, you got it? All right. It's trying times around here, okay? So anyway, sure all the volume's up here. We are on the neck pickup. Let's see what these cool looking type of pickups are pushing out. Let's go ahead and get her done here, see what we got. Wow. 14.93. I know that's not like 16 or 17, but this little guy over here, this one here, yeah, barely 11. It's like 10 something. Okay, so we're like literally a little better already. Let's go right to the middle selection. See what we got. Middle selection, we're pushing out a 5.3, and we'll go up to the neck, and we got an 8.2. Not too shabby. Kind of interested to hear what this one sounds like. Alright guys, I don't know if I mentioned it. There's 22 frets on here, by the way. So let's just check the neck. There's only one neck. Jesus Christ. Okay. Wow, okay. We got a little bit of up bow here. Not much. Just it's enough to rock the thing here, so I'm gonna have to make a slight truss rod adjustment possibly. So yeah, pretty cool, man. Okay, so give me a couple minutes here and I'm gonna get this tuned up and we'll come back and see what we got as far as sound goes. Maybe we'll do some sound comparisons between the two, you know, to see what I paid for big time and to see what this thing actually cost, and I can be depressed. So anyway, we'll be right back. All right, well, got my headphones on so I can hear what you guys are hearing. And I'm due for a drink. Hang on, I'll be right with you. Anyway, guys, I'm going to tell you what. Wow. Tuning went really well. I tuned it twice. That's it. You know, tuned it, and then I played with it for a second and stretched the strings and played it again. I think we're good to go. Couple other things I did to the guitar real quick, nothing major. I just adjusted the truss rod slightly. I think it was 2 half turns, if that, and got it right back to where it needed to be. And I raised the bridge pickup just ever so slightly. Preference, of course, with any player. The neck feels amazing. We'll do some comparisons with the other one here in a little bit, but let's just get right into the tone, because I'm excited, and that's why you're here, if you're a ZAKK WYLDE fan. If not, then get the hell out of here. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, here we go. Let's just hear what we got to offer here. You better buy one if it's there. This thing's badass, I'm telling you. Holy crap, man. Wow. Alright guys, let's get right into the rhythm tone test here, okay? Let's do that. Alright guys, so if it's your first time here, all I'm going to do is go in between the pickups back and forth, just kind of give you a variation of tones with some just rhythm type of bar chord crap that I usually play. So don't get too excited. Let's get right into it. Here we go. We're on the bridge. So here we go. Great sustain, for sure. We're still going. Be here all day. Okay. Let's go right into the middle area. The invisible pickup. Let's go for that. Ready? The neck. And back to the bridge. That sounds pretty good. Let's get into the lead tone test. I'll give you time for this little intro thing to click off. Go ahead.
Lead tone test.
Alright, so if you're still here, congratulations. You're about to be totally blown away from my horrible playing. So, buckle in. Here we go. Much like the rhythm test, swapping in between the pickups. Here we go. We're going to start on the bridge and work our way up. Middle pickup. And I said middle pickup and there's not one, but big change, big change. Back to the bridge real quick. Middle. Really smooth, you know. I don't think I was expecting it to be that smooth that quick. And let's go to the neck. Back to the bridge. That was pretty cool. Alright guys, here it comes. The tuner test.
Tuner test.
Alright, so this is where I just do string bends, guys. We're doing string bends. We're not worrying about awesomeness here, of course, okay? Because I'm not awesome, okay? Even though I have this cool, awesome headbanger shirt, right? This is a cool time in my childhood. God. I'm fine. Leave me alone. So, going for bends. Trying to knock this baby out of tune. Here we go. We're in tune right now. When I get done doing my best Corey Feldman up on the top and wherever I'm at, then we'll go back and be no cuts. So here we go. Ready? All right, let's see where we're at. Ready? That's freaking crazy. One more time, as we always do. Here we go. Some pretty big bends there. Ready? Here we go. Well, it passed the tuner test for sure. Alright guys, so now I'm going to bounce in between these two guitars real quick for tonal differences. Like I said, this one here is barely pushing out 10 in the bridge pickup. This one here is pushing out close to, what was it, 14 or so, almost 15 maybe. So here we go. I'm just going to do a little chord progression and I'll switch in between the two. So here we go. We're just doing bridge, just for a minute. Let you hear the differences. Drug test. Alright guys, now for the talking portion here. Sorry if this video is long. I just like doing comparison videos sometimes, man. So, just remember, I paid over $400 to get this baby done, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, there's work that needs to be done on it. I'm finding out that the nut, I think they said it was a bone nut, but I think it's plastic nut. It's not cut very well. I need a new nut because they filed the string down too low, especially for the low E. I have this action raised up really high to keep it from buzzing. So that's a downfall right there, number one. They put EMG covers on this guitar. You can see there's no battery box for anything. They're not active pickups at all. They're passive. So, that kind of is weird for me, I guess. I mean, I know it's a copy. I have EMG HZs to put in here. That's what came on the original Epiphone. Like I said, they tried to make it like the Epiphone version, and they put Epiphone on the back, even with the ZAKK WYLDE little decal back there. As far as thickness goes, this one here is a bit thinner than this. This here is the Firefly. This in here is a bit thicker. I don't know if you can see the difference there on the screen. But yeah, it's a difference in size as far as thickness goes. Not that that's a big deal. Overall aesthetics, this looks pretty awesome. But what else is wrong with this guitar? Let's see. Oh, the headstock. Look at the tuners. The tuners are in a little too far, as opposed to here. If you look, these are more straight, and this one here is kind of like, pushed in a little bit. And you can even see on the back, this here is nice and straight across, like it should be. Looks good and nice and neat. These here are just a little bit flimsy, you know what I mean? And it's whatever, right? Took the back plates off each one of these here real quick, so we can check the cavities out. This one here is the one that I had made. That was $450. You can see they got dime-sized pots, the little potentiometers in there. Just a basic type of little cheapy type job for $450. and now we look at the Firefly, which was half price. Full-size pots, big type of cap type of potentiometers or whatever the hell they are in there. Shielding paint, it looks to be. Really, really nicely done for less than half the price of what the other one was. Am I stupid? But, I did speak to, it was Kathy Zong, the people that made this guitar for me about a year or so ago. I told her the problems that I was having, and she apologized over and over. She's like, anytime you want to order something, again, we'll make a big, massive discount, less than half price or whatever. I was like, okay. But I don't know, it kind of scares me. I don't know if I want to order again. But I mean, it's not a bad guitar. It just needs some work, and it does stay in tune, even though the tuners are kind of weird looking like that. It does stay in tune really well. Like I said, I'll just have to get a bone nut for it or some kind of a nut put on here. Maybe a Graphtec, I don't know. And I do have the EMG pickups on that. That being said, this guitar here, okay? Holy crap. Look at this beast. Sounds amazing. It's definitely heavier because of the thickness of the guitar. I mean, it's the same type of woods and everything. Mahogany body, mahogany neck, that type of stuff. Rosewood fretboard. Oh, and also on here, I'm getting a little bit of fret sprout. Not a bunch, but these are not ball-end frets, okay? This here has the regular type frets. And these, I think these are nickel type frets. These are stainless steel, and these are ball-end frets, okay? So a lot of things going on with this guitar for what I paid for it. And I thought to myself one day, I thought, man, if they've done the camo guitar and all this stuff with Firefly, and they did the Confederate flag, all that stuff, they did all those type of guitars, this one has to come out sometime soon. And bam, here it is. There's no complaints from me, I'll tell you that. Holy crap, these pickups sound really good. I'm not using any pedals. The only time I used a pedal was when I used a drop pedal for, dropping the signal in that last little section that I did. Everything else is coming out of the amplifier. I just had a touch of chorus and a touch of reverb. That is it. Same settings when I switched in between the two. Hopefully you could tell the sound difference. I think there's a different sound that you could probably tell in between the two there. This neck feels amazing. No complaints from the neck. This thing is flawless. I do not see any imperfections. I mean, even the neck area looks great. I don't understand. And this one here is like what is it, 280? No, 239. 239. Let me double check. Let me double check. I don't want to lie. 240 bucks. 240 bucks, man. Half of what I paid for this. By the time you tack in the shipping and everything else, right? This is a steal. I'm telling you right now. Alright guys, that'll do it for this video of the Firefly Buzzsaw ZAKK WYLDE copy guitar. What did you guys think, man? This thing's badass, right? So, yeah, drop a like if you liked the video. I really do appreciate that. I'll leave a link down to this. Hopefully it'll still be available. If not, you know, keep checking back. I will put it up on my community tab. If it's not there, when it becomes available, I'll let you know. That's happened to some other guitars that I've done. But yeah. So let me know what you thought of this style of video, of a comparison, because I got a couple other ones, a couple other ideas here coming up, and you may want to stick around. I think we're definitely doing the Bones guitar pretty soon, because you remember I had the AliExpress version, and then, you know, it's a George Lynch Bones guitar. Then Firefly came out with their version. So we're going to do another one very soon, and yeah, we're going to do the Bullseye. Remember my yellow and black Bullseye guitar? Well, they have a black and white one right now. We're going to do a comparison of those two as well. So stay tuned for all that stuff. I love you guys very much. Thank you for watching. Check out the Stanger merch shop for any item that you want to check out. Any item. Any item. I can't say certain words. Diddy. Yeah, you know, I can't say certain things. So, you told me I couldn't. It's your fault. I don't want to hear it. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Rock on. Don't forget, it's all about the music. Later. Love you. Bye.